It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Two of the NFL's final unbeatens putting their records on the line against each other as we're underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and took great care of the football. And, of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W picking up the win in that ball game.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Running for the marker on second. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At their 40.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down. Just past midfield. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Cardinal first down.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Complete to Trey McBride. A 6-yard pickup.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
On the Seahawks' 32-yard line.
With a shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. They'll throw. 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's going to throw again on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact. All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. As this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing him out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball, with the
massive hits, the ball's out. And the Cardinals pick it up. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, And they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fumble. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very worrying start to this game.
Now we get set to see the Cardinal offense for the second time. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Left side into the hands of McBride. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Looking now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go play action.
25-yard line.
Escapes out to the left.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Set up the screen here for Harrison. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow their lead off the turnover. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. It's a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals go up 10-zip here in the first. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawk offense out for another drive. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. He's got a man left. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Now Darnold on the play action. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Darnold. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
35-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Going on first, here's Darnold. Brought in right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd
And again, it's Darnold.
at the 30.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. With a gun, here's Darnold. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Didn't sell the draw enough, but he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. This, 42 yards from the right half. Myers' kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. That one's complete over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Jump off caught by his back. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Arizona.
Looking in the air here. He's still going at the 30. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the set forces a now tougher 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. Takes it again to Smith and Jigba. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Get some space around midfield. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
13 more yards.
First and 10. Darnold. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. Gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
Brings up second and 4.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4. Back-to-back carries here. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They give it to him again. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Here's Darnold to throw. Cut near the goal line. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks reduce the lead to just 4. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game.
Seahawks 10.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. First play's a design run. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's a 13-10 ball game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at second and 3. They're throwing it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Pass play coming here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
It's third down.
Back to throw. He's got McBride complete. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Cardinals, first down.
They'll run here on first down. Dancing past them. Playing good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
He was brought down by Javon Bullard.
Pass play now. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
From the gun on third down. It's caught by Harrison. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So he finds his man in in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The best defenses, you can go and look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
The Cardinals' offense making its way out. And the turnover puts them right back in. A few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
3rd down, they need 7.
A gain of 8 yards.
Air it out on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. And he's got him that first down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Play fake, Darnold. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, Darnold. A throw right side, finds Cobb. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Good play made by Will Johnson.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. And now a fourth down, staring right at him.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. The Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. That one's cut along the left sideline. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
Lone back gets the handoff. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Another carry for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Design bootleg here. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Jukes away from one. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Cup on the catch. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, get a little push, and now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
He fumbles it, and the celebration after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals making a 24-point ball game.
Seahawks 10.
The Cardinals pick up the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Seattle.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season. Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Peach State. Welcome to Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium, just west of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. On the Philly sideline, there's head coach Nick Sirianni. His guy's perfect on the new season. 5 games, 5 wins in the early going. On the other side, it's the Falcons head coach Raheem Morris. His guy's also unbeaten on the year. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head in this one. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They go zone read here on 3rd and short. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong every play, every throw. It just seems like everything goes your way, and that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and if their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level, there's a lot of production to go around.
And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard.
It's a gain of a yard.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. And an Eagles first down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the
A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. They'll look to throw yet again. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Number 4. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing now from the gun. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for an Eagles first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10.
He'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is third and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. This is caught 2. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Falcons, nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
They'll go again with Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Eagles first down.
Here comes the jet sweep. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Back to throw. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 1. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that'll be a gain of 2. And a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
Second and 1.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On first down, it's Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Offside. Defense. Still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. What a deal with Robinson. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. The throw here is complete. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now this looks like a design run. And he'll lunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown.
mistake about it. He may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run. It's Barkley. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
20-yard pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
It's a gain of 20. And an Eagle first down.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. And I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for an Eagles first down. Now this time they'll look to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Number 88. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's got it at about the 8. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Yards on the play.
Here's Barkley. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
One more time, they try Barkley. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
Just shy of the goal line.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is high. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
John Robinson, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and...
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. Now a 3rd and 2 as we are ready to get back underway. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Back to the air one more time. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Down and 10.
They'll look to throw again. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now as he is on to punt for Atlanta. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It brings up 3rd down.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
At the 41.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Philadelphia.
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Eagles first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Once again, it's Barkley. He'll take this down to the 23. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
A gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
And over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
10 yards.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight ends. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 42 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And not liking anything downfield, he'll just get this to the sideline. It is incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's hauled in at the 2. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's another Falcons first down.
They'll run with Robinson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today. We're just getting started.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
He was brought down at the 26. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now, faking the give. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
2nd and inches.
4 yards. Complete to number 26, Saquon Barkley. 10 yards on the pickup.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. It is 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Back to throw. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Yards on the play. And the Falcons first down.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. To the outside, he's got Waddle. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. They'll get these out wide. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Back to the air one more time. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he will have a 1st down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team.
And we're
Mike
back underway
Tirico
here on
and
EA
Greg
Sports.
Olson.
Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. That is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Robinson. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
That's complete. He's got it to London. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
London brought in motion. He'll drop to throw. That's caught right side. It's London. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And the Falcons 1st down.
On the give, it's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Send a man in motion right. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. It's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, if that was a pickup on 1st or 2nd down, you'd be thrilled. But here on 3rd and long, just doesn't quite get enough to pick up the 1st down, and it's going to bring up 4th.
Passes kick is good. And the Falcons are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down, Barkley has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for the Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That's complete on the tight end screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Falcons.
That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. Right away, they'll set up to throw.
The 1st down pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
London brought in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. This one broken up It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. The Falcons send their punting unit out, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Here's a third down and 4.
Brings up third down and 4.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
First down. First and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. Routs another catch for his favorite target. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Eagles.
Now a give to Barkley, running right. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Back to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
40-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Eagles, first down.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one taken in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
Elliott is good on the extra point. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead.
17.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. First and 10.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
11 more yards. That's another Falcons first down.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the Eagles' 33-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Give, and here comes Robinson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9.
Now it's second and 1. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Falcons. His 4th TD grab of the season.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
That's the score. Eagles 43, Falcons 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. On the ground, Barkley to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12.
Here's a second and 12. They'll set up the receiver screen with Waddle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Here's a third down and 4. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Oh, yeah. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. Set to go now on first and 10. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up
Makes it
a third down.
and 12 yards to go.
That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Once again, it's Barkley. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards on the
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
14-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Barkley trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On second and goal, here's the zone read. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that
He
play.
was taken down behind the
Now
line.
from a yard farther back, it's third and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Eagles. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Falcons 24.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Yeah! And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. London brought in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. He's going to have enough there for the 1st down. Take it up to the 43-yard line. They run over center with Robinson.
Bijan Robinson, ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. London brought in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Left side in the hands of London. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Throwing now from the gun. And it's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd down coming up. They'll let the fullback try to push the puck. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got it to London. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. And here's Bijan. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
Stopped short of the goal line. A 6-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and
Robinson. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Pass now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and Falcons are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Eagles offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Oh, run up the middle with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
31. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.